guys, what's up? Coming at you today, not from the Chisel room, well, I guess we could call it the Chisel Mobile, but coming at you from the car today. I'm out and about doing some errands, decided I've got a few minutes, so here I am, going to pop up a video, let you guys know how we're making out on hammer and chisel. It's our first official rest day, so we've done 3 workouts. So we'll talk a little bit about those, the likes, dislikes, how tough they were, what the deal is there. I'm going to share my successes and struggles with being able to follow the meal plan. And yeah, I guess that'll kind of be it. So jumping right into it, Monday, day 1, we did our before pictures and our measurements. Got to be honest, was not happy with how the pictures came out. I was good with the measurements. Overall, the measurements didn't change much. My legs might have gone down half an inch. However, everything else was pretty much exactly where it was the last time we did measurements at the end of the Body Beast program, or when I finished Body Beast. So measurements were good, pictures not so flattering, which I guess is a win-lose. It's a win because by the end of this program, be able to see some real results and some real progress and how we change things and chiseled out and ready for the summer and time for the pool and let's go get it. You know, you always kind of look at them and you're like, oh crap, like when I was done the last program, I looked so much better. Why did I kind of fall off the bandwagon? And the worst part is I didn't even necessarily fall off the bandwagon that hard, but my meals fell off the bandwagon that hard. The meals, I guess we'll start with meals since I opened up that door. Meal prep stuff, can't bang home enough how important meal prep is. We sat down, as I said we would last week. We made our meal plan. We said, okay, these are the things we're going to eat. We wrote it out. We made our list. We went through the book page by page. We went through all the containers and the approved foods, and we made all that stuff. We said, okay, this is what we're going to eat. Next day, Friday, we get up. We go to Costco. We buy all the stuff. It's all in the fridge. It's a super clean order. There's no crap there. We go home, and then we start making the food. So we'll share maybe next week. We'll do up a video on the types of things that we do to kind of meal prep and make it easier for ourselves and how we kind of hold ourselves accountable and what sets us up for the most success. One thing, and Kat finds these things, and I have no idea where she comes across these things. She just finds them. But one thing, for example, salads is what we're doing for lunches. That's, I guess, where I'm trying to get the majority of my vegetables in is at lunchtime. So we're going with salads. Kat found this thing online where you can make a salad in a mason jar, only you make it like upside down. So like the cherry tomatoes would go in first, then the cucumbers, then the lettuce after that, or whatever other things. But the lettuce ultimately would be the last thing you would put into the mason jar. Lunchtime rolls around, you reach in the fridge, you grab the mason jar, boom, dump it out on the plate. It's there, salad's ready to go. Your dressing's already portioned in there if you go with dressing, or if you don't, whatever you choose to do. I always go with the dressing. I use my orange on the dressing. So that part, working really well. I was late getting my meals prepped. Don't have them all prepped. Breakfast, I'm never going to prep because I usually do eggs and bacon and a wrap or some yogurt or whatever it is that I'm going with that day. Lunches, very important to have those prepped, and suppers. I don't have a single supper prepped. Totally dropped the ball completely. Kat does have all of her lunches and suppers prepped, so she's been able to stay pretty much on track. I have not fallen off the wagon from a eating bad food perspective, but I've left containers on the table every day. I haven't eaten all the food, and it's definitely not a question of not being able to eat the food or the amount of food. I'm on plan H, which is kind of the big one as you're looking to bulk up and do that stuff. And it totals 3,400 calories is what I'm going for. With the Body Beast program, I was on the biggest one, which was 4,000 calories. Was able to eat that, no problem. I've got a big appetite. I am a garbage disposal. I will finish everything that's in front of me all the time and probably eat your food too. So it's not a question of not being able to eat the food. It is plenty of food. Definitely not hungry, but the way that I've got it mixed up in the schedule of when I'm trying to eat and all those things, it's not working yet for me. Like I just haven't figured out how to make it all kind of flow together to be able to fit in all the food. So that's an excuse. That's on me. I will correct that over the next couple of days. Should be able to get that back in line. It's It is. It's a ton of food. When you first hear about the container program, I remember when we first tried the 21-day fix and then the 21-day fix extreme, and Cats will know these containers. You go, okay, these are containers we're going to follow, and we're going to do this, we're going to do this. And I'm looking at the container, I'm like, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Like, I eat a lot. It is a lot of food. It's plenty food. If you're smart with the containers, I'll use the carbs as an example, and this was one that I did the other day. So grab the carb, the yellow container, got all the pre-cooked rice there, start scooping out the rice. Then the thought enters my mind, oh, well, maybe I should have some pasta because pasta is more filling. Why would I do that? So the reason that I thought that is because pasta is more filling in this and this and this, but you get less cooked pasta into that yellow container than you do rice. So I ended up getting more food and being more full just because I was smart about which food I ate off of the container. And no, that wasn't my idea. It was someone else in the background that reminded me that, hey, you might probably get more full if you eat the rice. But as long as you're smart about it and you actually sit down and you plan it out and you say, okay, what is on the approved foods list? What can I eat? What's going to fill me up the most? And you stick to those things, honestly, you're going to have plenty of food, and probably some days you'll have too much food. So I need to get my schedule back on track. I always try to do the 3 core meals with snacks in between. I try to eat every 2 hours so that way my body has some time to digest it and get it in, and then move on to the next kind of meal or snack, whatever's coming. So I'm going to focus on that. That needs to be a thing. Need to make that a success. The meal plan or following the meal plans is always my biggest struggle. It's a struggle because I have weaknesses. Sure, we all have weaknesses. I have terrible willpower. Weakness number 1, baked goods. My goodness. If I could live off of baked goods, I would be the happiest man in the world. You would never find anyone happier. I'd be 600 pounds, but I would be a happy man. Second thing is chips. Can't get enough chips. Love chips. I will sit down and devour an entire bag of chips by myself. No questions asked. Family size, regular size, it doesn't matter. I will devour it. Someone tries to get a chip, they get one of those. Their hand gets slapped, they get a crack, whatever you want. That's my bag of chips. So I'm going to eat it all. I get really crazy over chips. It's ridiculous. Third and final real weakness that I have tough time saying no to is Tim Hortons coffee. If it was just coffee, it probably wouldn't be as big of a deal. But the fact that I drink a large triple, I can see your face, I see it, from Tim Hortons makes it really tough. Like, to get one of those coffees, because I get a large one, it's, excuse me, 850 or 900 calories. It's some ridiculous amount. Yes, I do like the taste of coffee. I don't try to hide it all in cream and sugar. I just really like the taste of triples. So what I managed to do when I started the Body Beast program, which I didn't do for any of the other programs, the 21-day fixes or the Body Pump when we did that, none of those. What I did when I finally settled down and said, okay, we're going to do this Body Beast program, I cut out my coffee intake throughout the day. So I have one coffee in the morning and it's black. I don't put cream, I don't put sugar in it. And yes, if I leave the house, normally I would go try to find a Tim Hortons and fill that craving. Been good. I'm completely avoiding any and all Tim Hortons. I don't even want to be anywhere near it just because I know that I won't be able to just get a black coffee when I get in there. It's like routine. You go in and you order and it just gives you the triple and completely wastes all of the work that I've done over the last few days or that day to stay on track, to stay disciplined and do those. So why put myself in that position? The idea is to put yourself in a position to be successful, not set yourself up to fail. So completely avoiding Tim Hortons keeps me in a position to be successful. So meal planning, need to do a better job, need to kind of follow Kat's lead, going to do that, I'll get on board. Then we move on to kind of the workouts themselves. So the first day we did Chisel balance. Chisel balance was tough. There was some tough moves in there for sure. There will be one point when you get doing the workout halfway through, Autumn will say, this is the toughest move of the workout. You're not going to be able to handle it. It's so tough. And she'll go on and on and on. Don't believe her. It is so not true. So not true. And maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have chicken legs. And if you follow us on any of our other social media things, Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you'll see probably my chicken legs being made fun of quite often. I do have little scrawny legs. It's just what it is. So I struggle with any of the leg days or any of those things. And the move that I found the toughest was you put all your weight on one foot, you lean forward, you do a row, and then you stand up and automatically sit down into a pistol squat. That for me was absolutely just heart-wrenching. My body was just shaking the whole time. Very, very tough to do. But overall, really fun workout. Had a great time. Got a great sweat on. Again, if you follow us on social media, you'll see the pictures we're taking after we're done. Absolutely just drenched in sweat. Day 2, hammer plyo. Oh, man. Hammer plyo absolutely just destroyed me. I debated not getting out of bed the morning after hammer plyo. Pretty sure when I lifted my left arm at any point in the day that my glutes hurt. That's how sore I was after hammer plyo. It was ridiculous. It's good. It was a good sore, like it's like that. Yes, I can feel it working. Yes, I know that what I'm doing is going to be worth it in the long run. And it wasn't like a terrible, like, oh goodness kind of pain. It was that good sore, that working out sore, that progress sore, light at the end of the tunnel sore. But still, you're sore. Like when it hurts to get up off the couch, like, oh goodness, what have you gotten yourself into? But it was great. There was some workouts in there that absolutely the next time that we do it, I want to see myself do it a lot better, or get more reps in, or those types of things. One of them was the crazy horse. So you stand on the side of the bench and you grab a hold of the bench, and then you jump with both feet over the bench, back and forth, and away you go. So that was really tough. Another one was you stand with the bench in between your legs and you jump up, put your toes on, over, up and up. That was also tough. And there's some chin-ups and some burpees and a lot of different fun workouts that get in there. Sagi definitely drives it home. He pushes you hard. That one was fun, but killed me. Again, chicken legs, leg days, plyo days, those types of things just absolutely kill me. And then yesterday, the final day that we've done so far was iso strength chisel. Again, very challenging. The chin-up situation that arose in that one, I'm not a chin-up expert by any stretch of the imagination, but that I don't think that when we do it next week that I'll even bother trying with the chin-up bar, because I spent more time being mad at the chin-up bar because I couldn't pull myself up than like for the 10 reps, hold it for 10 seconds, do 10 more, hold for 10, do 10 more, hold for 10. I spent more time being frustrated that I couldn't do that than I did if I had just used the modification, used a resistance band, and gotten the result. Worst case, if I'm doing a modified version, at least I'm still getting the exercise in and I'm working the muscle groups and all that stuff, as opposed to just being frustrated because my body physically just won't pull myself up. So overall, first 3 days have been great. Today is rest day, quote unquote. I use quote unquote, probably because still going to hit up some cardio today. Do probably the treadmill, maybe the elliptical, not sure. Maybe a combo of the two. Don't want to completely take the day off. I still want to keep my muscles loose and going and rocking and all that stuff. So still going to do something, but the first 3 workouts have been fun. They're hard. They're tough workouts to do, but absolutely worth every second of it. That, like I said, that great sore that you feel. So that's kind of where we are thus far. Hopefully you guys find this stuff helpful, entertaining, or you just think we're a bunch of crazy yahoos. That's okay too, but please comment below. Like it, don't like it. Let us know what you think. Follow us on social media. All of our taglines will come across the screen here in the next couple minutes. Let us know what you think. Follow us. We are a bunch of crazy people. You will see that. We get into all kinds of different things. So that's kind of all we've got for this week, or for right now. So we will chat with you guys soon. Okay.